Jack's gonna go 10 high corners as fast as he possibly can here. All right, go ahead, Jack. Seven, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There we go. Nice work. To pass the ball. So one thing that I want to make sure is that we're holding that ball evenly among all the fingers. I know this is a little thing, but it's an important thing. If I pick that ball up from on top, now it's on my thumb and my pinky more than every other finger, and I don't want that. If I spin the ball in my hand, when I stop it, my pinky and my thumb are on the ball more than any other finger. So what I want to do, I want to pop that ball up evenly, pop the ball up so it's evenly sitting on all my fingers here. And I want to make sure my fingers are pointed back towards my goal, okay? That's really important. With my body, I also want to make sure that I'm not faced completely towards the field of play, or I don't also want to be faced towards the side. I want to be splitting the difference, a 45-degree turn here, so that when I have that ball up and I come forward, I'm coming with my body forward and then snapping with my wrist, okay? So let me go over that just a little bit more slowly here. I'm popping that ball up, holding the ball high so that everyone knows that I have the ball and that we have control over the ball. I'm walking forward if I don't have a pass, using my offhand to help balance and support, and I can walk forward while I'm looking for my pass. Okay? When I see my pass, I want to bring that ball back, straight back, and then as I go to throw it, I want to have it come straight forward. Okay? I want to make sure that it doesn't come back behind my head here, okay? Where as I come around, it's not a straight line. Or I don't want it out to the side here, where again, it's not a straight line. That's really, really important. The other thing that's really important is that my shoulder is tied in with my body. I don't want to just throw that pass with my arm, because these aren't very accurate muscles here, okay? And so if I tie it into my body, my chest and my abs, my back, as I come forward, these are big muscles. They have a lot of power and a lot of control. So I'll get the ball there. I'll get it there accurately as well, okay? And as I finish, I snap that wrist. The ball comes off my middle finger, okay, with a nice backspin, okay? Successful pass, and I point to where I've passed so that my team now knows where the ball is, okay? So those are the real basic fundamentals, technique of passing the ball. So we have Peter and Lazar are going to do some standard passing here with that good technique. Go ahead, Peter. Pop that ball up. 45-degree turn with the body. Okay. Good patience. Reading where he's going to make the pass. Okay. Notice that hand here with Peter. Should be pointing straight back towards the ball, or excuse me, towards the goal. Okay, so that when he brings that ball straight back, it goes straight forward again. Okay, looks good. Okay, we're going to do base position, good high, wide RPM. Okay, go ahead and turn 90 degrees. Good, so you see that side view. Face the camera again. Okay, go ahead and step one way and back the other. So this is a big cross pass step. We're reaching out with that lead leg, pulling with that lower body. Now we're going to go big jump straight up, trying to hold it. All right, good, good, good. All right, 4 high corners. Again, we're trying not to use that lead hand too much. Okay, hands coming out pretty quickly there. Nice hold. We're stepping with that lower leg. 2 more here. Good. And 1 more. Good. Now go. So you see how Lazar's hand now is on Colin's right elbow, okay? And so as a goalkeeper, we're going to rely on Lazar keeping that elbow from coming all the way. Go ahead and try to take a backhand to the far side, Colin. See, that hand is now on the elbow, so Colin will not be able to shoot the ball to the left side of the cage here. So as goalkeepers, we want to slide to the right and take away that near side backhand. So Peter, let's slide a little bit more, take away that near side, okay? And go ahead and get up as close as you can towards him and get those arms up. So that's the position we want to be, okay? Now, obviously that's in an ideal world where Lazar's doing a perfect job. If there looks like there's going to be a turn, then we kind of want to try to help out our center defender as much as we can, and then we need to react to that strong side turn. Now, one thing that we can do in this situation that will help us figure out where to play and what kind of shot Colin will take. Colin, go ahead and put your hand on the right side of the ball here. Okay, so by doing that, it's going to be really hard for Colin to shoot a backhand. So what that's telling me is he's going to want to either do a turn, okay, or he's going to want to step out, okay? Okay, so here's the step out. He's going to want to step out and shoot. So let's get back to center again, Colin, and let's put your hand on the left side of the ball, okay? On the left, right hand on the left side of the ball. There we go, okay? So now what does this tell me? It tells me that he's looking for that backhand, okay? And that way we can come over to that right side of the goal. And it's really hard for him to take a step out or a sweep shot with that hand on the left side of the ball. So if we can take a look and see where his hand sits on the ball as it enters, that's going to help us in determining where we want to position. We're going to want our body at a 45-degree angle, okay? Because we're going to want to get as close to that shooter as possible, which means we want to come forward, but we also need to elevate and get out of the water, which means that we need to come up. So if we're straight up and down, I'm obviously going to be able to go up, or if I'm straight with my hips up, I'm going to be able to go forward. So that means that our magic number here is 45 degrees going forward and up, okay? So one thing that I do personally is I set off center by just only an inch or two, enough so that maybe that shooter thinks about it subconsciously but doesn't say, that goalie is baiting me. So what's happening is they see it and I know it, and as I come forward, I will go to the side that I've given them. So say for instance, I slide 2 inches to my right. As I come forward, I'm going to go to my left now. Okay, not 100% to my left, but I'm going to shade towards that left side. So as I come forward on that 45 degrees, I'm going to come low with the hands, okay, and then from low to high, okay? So I'm taking away that skip shot, and then I can also get that high shot if it does go high, okay? All right. So again, Colin's a pretty darn proficient shooter here. I would say we want to block, I would love to get 4 out of 10. Okay, 4 out of 10 would be definitely a good target for us. Let's go one more.
You want me to stay left?
Whichever way you want, okay? Just missed that one, just missed that one. All right.
Well, usually what I do in the cage on penalties, I wait for the player. I try to not just guess the side, but like wait for the shot. It doesn't happen all the time, but I think I cover more of the cage, and I think I have more chances to block the ball that way.
Okay.